Whoever said you always find out your partner is cheating on you after the relationship is over, babe, I got a story for you. So this happened back in high school and stuff like that. It was a long time ago. So y'all know how like at the end of the school year, most schools have like little field days and stuff like that. They might even have them in like between, the years over and all that good jazz. So me, my best friend at the time, and one of her friends, we were all just in the gym taking pictures, looking cute, like pose. Yeah, we were doing that. And he had basically ran in the photo and photobombed. I didn't know who he was at the time. I didn't know his name. That was literally my first time ever seeing him, like ever. So fast forward to school gets out, and they telling me you a dumbass bitch and you need to go to summer school. So I was like, okay. And me, I did not want to go to summer school because I wanted to enjoy my summer, but they wanted me to be. I think that would have been my junior year. I'm not entirely sure. But he ended up being in summer school too because he needed like one more credit before he can go to college and stuff like that. Cool, whatever. And it was two more people I met in there, two girls and stuff like that. And we were basically like the little breakfast club. Like we all hung out outside of like the summer school and stuff like that. We went to the pool. We went out. Did we go out to eat and stuff? I'm not entirely sure, but we did. We just went around the whole city pretty much, just doing whatever teenagers do. It was a time. It was a time. It was. So y'all remember the app Kick, right? So we all made like a little group chat and stuff like that. And then, I only talked to like the females because my thing is a lot of straight people did not really like fuck with me like that. So I was like, I'm not even going to put myself in a position to where like it's like a problem pretty much. But one day I decided to hit him up on Kick, and I was like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And he basically told me he was at like a little family event. He had like won some like candy or something. And I was like, oh shoot, that's my favorite candy. And he was like, oh, I can bring you some. You gonna bring me some candy? So, okay, this is what I thought was weird. He said he was gonna bring it after everything was done. Okay, cool. So I was like, do you need my address? He was like, no, I already know where you live. What do you mean? What do you mean you already know where I live? So literally, like, I'm watching him, like, he rode past my house. He didn't know where I lived exactly. He knew the street I lived on, though. But he passed my house, and I was like, you passed me. So then I told my mom, like, hey, gone to the park with so-and-so, and went to the park. We ended up talking for, like, until pretty much 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, okay, I did not know, like I said, I made a video and I said like my gaydar is off. I don't have one of those. I don't know when somebody is homosexual unless they're like femme like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't know. So basically, we're walking back to the car. He ends up taking my candy. Now we're running around the car. Finally, he stops on his side and gives me my candy back. And then I was about to like go to the other side of the vehicle to get in so he could take me home. Girl, that man done put me in and started making out with me. I was like, what is going on? This is new. This is new for me. This is new territory. I ain't never did none of this before. Mind you, this is my first like man, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never did this before. So we keep it low key for a while. Like the girls don't know. We're all still hanging out and stuff like that. And then one day we basically like we make like a cute little move, and they're just like, oh my god, oh my god, what's going on? So there was that. It was pretty decent. Like it really wasn't bad until pretty much the end of the relationship and stuff like that. And even like I think I'm exaggerating when I say bad because it just felt like I understood you didn't want to be with me. So it was kind of like I had to be mutual about it because I'm not going to be like, bear with me. I'm not going to do that. That's not who I am. Go do you. So we ended up breaking up and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't talk to him for a long time, all that good jazz. So fast forward to probably like a year later. Maybe 2. No, it was a year. And I basically started dating someone else and stuff like that. So I'm not going to give you the whole rundown on that. That's another story, another video. Cool. So basically me and my new man, we're laid up in the bed, just on our phones and stuff like that. And he's scrolling through his messenger, and I see my ex in his messages, and I was like, oh, how do you know him? And then he was like, oh, we used to, do the do and stuff like that. And I was like, when did you used to do the do? And he told me the year and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, well, me and him were dating when y'all were doing the do and stuff like that. So then it became awkward. It became very awkward. But, like, I felt like I already had feelings for this person, so let's see where it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much that story. You always find out after it's over. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It is what it is. I don't think I should care anymore because it's over. I was upset for a long time because I'm like, dang, you could have at least told me, like, you wanted to be with somebody else instead of telling me, like, oh, I still love you. Oh, yeah, I wanted to work, but, I'm out of town right now. And third, and yeah. Y'all have a good day, though.